In the 16th century, when the first settlers arrived around Mount Elgon, folklore has it that Masaba, the son of the first settler, Kundu, had 3 sons, Mwambu, Mubuya, and Wanale. These sons went on to found the 3 families that make up the Bagisu tribe today. Over the years, the unifying factor of the tribe has been imbalu, or circumcision. In 2010, the Bagisu developed another unifying factor, the Umukhuka cultural institution, in which cultural leaders, or Umukhuka, are elected for a non-renewable 5-year term, with the leadership rotating around the 3 families. The first cultural leader, Wilson Wamimbi, was from Wanale family, while his successor, the late Bob Mushkori, was from Mubuya family. Mushkori's leadership expired last year. With the Mwambu family due to assume leadership, bitter wrangles have erupted, affecting the institution's standing. On 6 October 2020, Mike Jude Mudoma was elected Umukhuka and installed on 20th November 2020. Mudoma is a research assistant who used to work with the National Agricultural Research Organization and is now a consultant on forestry and a member of the Electricity Disputes Tribunal. However, before Mudoma was gazetted by the Ministry of Gender, in December 2020, another man, John Amran Wagabyarire, also from the Mwambu family, claimed he was the rightful Umukhuka. Wagabyarire is a retired technical drawing teacher. Mudoma believes these wrangles can be traced to the former leader, Mushkori, who in mid-2020 tried to amend the constitution to extend his term of office. When this failed, Mushkori reportedly created a parallel cultural institution called Bamasaaba Company Limited. He then crossed into Kenya, where he met with the elders of the Bagisu tribe, who were cousins of the Bagisu.
They conducted their elections in the presence of the late, not very much knowing that he was doing it illegally. They wanted to implement those resolutions within Uganda. But these people said, no, it can't happen. They sought the opinion of the Solicitor General, who outlawed whatever was discussed outside the country.
The Minister of State for Gender and Cultural Affairs has met both parties and urged them to evoke Section 16 of the Institutional, Traditional and Cultural Leaders Act 2011 to resolve the matter through the elders. Wagabyarire failed to show up at the meeting with the elders of the Mwambu family.
We blame the minister because upon the election of Mike Juni Mudoma, we informed them of the position. This was, I think, intended just to kill the institution.
Although Wagabyarire was willing to speak to NTV about the impasse, his Prime Minister, Geoffrey Wepondi, forbade him from speaking to us.
We are not thinking much since...
Your Royal Highness, is that question so technical for you to pass over to any of your people to answer?
Although the Constitution forbids cultural leaders from being partisan, Mudoma is associated with the ruling National Resistance Movement Party, while Wagabyarire is a supporter of the Forum for Democratic Change Party, who had sought to contest the Sironko District Chairperson's position on the FDC ticket. His detractors say a powerful opposition politician in Bagisu is egging him on.
This is because of the love of money and the use of that money to bribe the elders who are supposed to have objectively zeroed on one candidate.
According to Wedaira, the former Umukhuka was receiving a monthly stipend of 7 million shillings from the government, a vehicle, royal guards, government-sponsored trips, and money for development. Then there is the issue of land at Bumageni in Mbale City, previously occupied by the UPDF's 3rd Division. Since the 3rd Division relocated to Moroto District, Stephen Masiga, a researcher and local opinion leader, says there is a question of who is entitled to the over 1 billion shillings that the UPDF will pay as compensation for using the land.
Formally, that's what we know, sitting tenants for the district. So that means they are supposed to pay money to the district. When the army leadership was in advanced stages of pay, the cultural leader then raised claim over the same.
Tomorrow, both parties and politicians from the region are scheduled to meet the Minister for Gender, Frank Tumwebaze, to resolve the matter. However, Wagabyalire's team vows not to accept whatever consensus is reached as long as it does not favor them.
The outcome cannot just be decided from there when the people who decide the outcome are this way.
However, should his rival refuse to step down, for him, Mudoma will go to court. It is unclear what this will do to the unity of Bamasaaba if the different communities that support the two protagonists fail to come to an understanding. Gillian Nantume, NTV in Mutoto, Mbale City.